Hi, I'm Granny Cathy and I'm going to be making some spinach feta brownies today. So just hang on and I'm going to tell you more. So I've got some scallions chopped up in olive oil in a nice big frying pan and you can hear the sizzle. That's my favorite part. Hang on, I'll tell you more. How's it going so far? Pretty good, eh? Okay, so now I'm going to show you my chopped up spinach. 1 second, please. Okay, I have chopped up 10 ounces of baby spinach in a bowl, and now I'm going to pour it into that frying pan where I had the green onions sizzling. Okay, it's still me. So now I'm going to show you what the spinach looks like when it's sitting in that big pan, okay? And this pan I bought at Superstore. It's called the Everything Pan, and I recommend it for everyone because it is the best cooking pan for everything, just like the name says. There's the spinach. It's going to be sizzling in the pan and it's going to get all wilted down in a smaller size. I'll show you when that's done, okay? So just stay with me for another minute. I'll be right back. Look at that. See? It all wilted down to a smaller size. And then I'm going to let it cool while I make the rest of the ingredients for my feta spinach brownies. Hang on there. I'll be right back. My dry ingredients are 1 cup flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt. Okay, the wet ingredients are 1 cup of milk, 2 beaten eggs, and 1/2 cup melted butter. And if I'm cooking for company, I always use butter, not margarine. Or if I really want to treat myself, I use butter instead of margarine because it's so much better. Hang on, there's more coming. Well, things are coming together pretty good. We have got the wet ingredients and dry ingredients in separate bowls. Now I'm going to pour them into the same, put the wet into the dry, and I'll show you what that looks like, okay? And that's what it looks like when it mixed together. Now I'm going to get the spinach and put that in there. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I forgot to tell you that the spinach, it gets really watery when you cook it, so we have to sort of squeeze the water out with a paper towel. I did that. Now I'm going to stir this and see what it looks like when it's all mixed up. And then there's going to be 2 tablespoons of freshly cut dill. And again, if you want the best flavor, freshly cut dill. There, I've added the dill and the spinach, and I'm still going to stir. There it is. I'm going to stir real good. Okay, now that was all mixed, I poured it, or as in the terms of the recipe said, transfer to an 8 by 9 inch dish, which is well greased first. And then I'm going to put it in the oven at 375 for 40 to 45 minutes. And then I'll show you. But first I'll show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven, okay? There, isn't that looking yummy? It's going to be good. I forgot to tell you, sprinkle the top with Parmesan cheese before you put it in the oven. Good thing I follow recipes. While it's baking in the oven, I'm going to clean up the mess I made all over the table. That'll give me time to do that. And the dishes, because you always have to clean up after you bake. Clean up. Always have enough energy left over for cleaning up. That's my rule. Oh my gosh, I wish you were here with me so you could smell while that was cooking. It smells a little bit like lasagna because it's got all the cheeses in there. But it's going to be so good for you. And I don't know why they call it brownie because it's not dessert. So don't get confused that this is a dessert. This is like a nice muffin except it's cut into squares. And it's so good for you because it's got the spinach. Remember Popeye way back? Oh, maybe you're not old enough. But I remember Popeye shows and I always told you to eat spinach so you'd be big and strong. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? There it is. Oh my gosh, I'm going to let it cool. And then when it is, I'll show you what it looks like when I cut a piece and put it on a plate and eat it. Hi, there it is. There's my feta and spinach brownie. I'm going to eat some now, okay? It is so good.
try it. Have a good day.